What the fuck game is this? Huh? Oh, it's Zelda the Wind Waker. It looks like a game about your little waifu pillow. Shut up! No. Make fun of her. Just saying. Actually, it's a pretty cool fucking game if you just fucking try it out. You get to like sail on a boat and shit, check out different islands, find treasure out in the sea. Oh, so you get to plunder booty? Yeah. Probably not in the way that you mean, but yeah. I might be interested, but he looks a little young. The fuck kind of game you think that... No, dude, you're Link, or some kid kind of like Link. You beat the temples, save the princess, kill Ganon, the whole typical kind of like Zelda shit, but they add in the neato boat mechanic just to make it kind of fresh. Oh, who's he? Oh, that guy? That's the main antagonist, Ganon. He's pretty much the guy who fucked it all up. I always kind of did like the bad boys. Okay, whatever. But anyway, I've been enjoying it so far. I mean, shit, I haven't played this game in a long ass time. I kind of forgot how much fun it was just traveling around at sea and finding all the different little secrets that each of the islands have. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Maybe I can play it when you're done. I mean, it's gonna be a while. Shit, I've beaten all the temples, but I still gotta get all the Triforce charts, then get a shitload of money to get them deciphered, and then I gotta find all the fucking pieces, so, I mean, you're gonna be waiting a while, bud. That's okay. I don't mind watching you play. Aren't you like me, but just a little light in the loafers? Maybe we can find out how much like you I actually am. Okay, I think you need to leave. You're not fun. You're not fun. Right. Now that he's gone, let's get down to business. You know, as a guy who's a big fan of the Zelda series, and someone who's beaten this game in the past, there's a lot about this game that I didn't remember. Like, most of the bosses and the temples and shit. I mean, as I started playing, I kind of started to see why, the bosses were hardly memorable. In fact, most of the bosses were quite easy, actually. Rarely did I ever lose health. And the whole bringing a buddy along in the last two temples just seemed rather obnoxious, really. I mean, shit, the amount of times they had to play the command melody over and over and over again. I kind of felt like Deanna Troi in the episode of Star Trek where that music box was playing and got stuck in her head, and she was just hearing it over and over, and it kept getting louder and louder. Make it stop! Make it stop! Are you done yet? Can I finally play that game? Did I tell you to get the fuck out of here? The sailing around aspect's actually pretty tits. Arguably, I think the best part of the game, really. There's just something kind of relaxing about going around the virtual sea, discovering all the islands, seeing what kind of treasures they have to offer and shit. But, in fact though, it's not little at all. I mean, shit, I spent probably a good 3 hours just sailing around, trying to discover all the islands and feed that fucking fish that's in every single one of the fucking islands. Man, that asshole sure eats a lot. Back in my childhood, man, I would spend hours just using my imagination, sailing around, and seeing what every island has to offer. I mean, this game is certainly a good time waster, but I mean that in a good way. I mean, you go around, you can farm for heart pieces, find shitloads of rupees and chests out at sea, get your own private island, find all the fairy fountains. I mean, yeah, there's lots of shit you can do. And trust me, you're going to want to get those rupees. You are going to need them at the end. Another thing I didn't dig about this game was the tediousness of finding all the Triforce pieces. So when I was a kid, I had all the fucking time in the world. So I would spend just weeks and weeks just trying to find all the maps, somehow get all the money just to get them all deciphered and shit, and go on the scavenger hunt to go find them afterwards. But this time, I wasn't willing to do that, just for time constraint, mainly to get the video out and for my own mental stability. I decided that I'm just going to look up a guide on how to get them all at the end. Now, a buddy of mine told me apparently in the HD remake, they kind of cut out the middleman with that. So now you just go get the Triforce pieces, if I remember right. You don't bother getting the shards. Kind of wish they did that the first time. Now, I may be bringing up some stuff to make it sound like a mediocre Zelda game. I can assure you that it's not. The premise is different and fun, but the temples were a little lacking, and that made my wiener soft. But some of the other mechanics they added, notably the sailing around, the combat features like hitting A before you get attacked, you can spin around behind the enemy and do a little sneak attack and evade them. Using the grapple hook to farm for ingredients on creatures and get different potions and shit, that was pretty sick. All that being said, I'm glad they didn't make a sequel to this game. That was the right call. This game definitely served its purpose and has its place in the Zelda franchise. Now, after all that is said and done, you might be asking yourself, Severed, would you recommend this game? Yes. Absolutely yes. If you're a fan of the Zelda franchise, like I am, I definitely recommend you play this game. Now, for quality of life's sake, just for farming all the Triforce pieces and shit, you probably want the HD version. Unless you don't have a Wii U or don't want to buy a Wii U, then forget it. If you have a GameCube and you have the version already for that, then use that. That's fine. I mean, shit, that's what I did. I'd say just use a guide at the end when it comes to finding the Triforce pieces. You're going to thank me later for that.
Are you finally done being a dickhead and making a stupid little video? Can I actually play this fucking game now?
Yeah, man, go right ahead. I don't think I'm going to be playing this game for a while, so go ahead and knock yourself out.
Fabulous.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And there's a lot of other Zelda games I'd love to touch on in the future. Now, like in my Onimusha video, I said I would mention a beer that I'm drinking. This one is one of my favorites, big time. Duvel, which I highly recommend you enjoy in a Duvel glass if you can get your hands on one. It's a Belgian ale, golden ale to be exact. It's really fucking good. Really fucking good. In fact, almost too good. Try it.